Hello guys and welcome to episode 57 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Wood Elves on very hard difficulty. And today we're going to be continuing to move a lot of our armies since it is the start of a new turn. Let's get Orion to start off by killing the Wrath of Nature here. So they only have one army and they're actually going to retreat. So let's just go ahead and auto-resolve that. And that's going to destroy their faction. And then we'll move on to Castle Carcassonne in the same turn, which is also an auto-resolve. Nice. Only worth 22,000, so we're just going to seed that. And that was a pretty good move there for Orion. Okay, Durthu. He is going to move to the edge of the province here, just so that next turn I'm in range to attack Grom Peak whilst we upgrade Zufbar. There is Heinrich Kemmler at Kalagdramar, so let's maybe upgrade Luren. Going to go for Wonders of the Forest just to make sure we get the extra loot from post-battle. And I guess we'll maybe move round. We'll still be in friendly territory, so we'll get the replenishment. But I might be in range to hit Kalagdramar in the next turn, if I'm lucky. I'm not entirely sure if that'll be the case, but there we go. Strasleith and Isratot can move on to Middenheim. Let me just continue the siege there. Might be worth me just bringing up the second army and auto-resolving it. Yep, there as well. Good stuff. We are going to just seed that. And if I can, I might move up Strathslaith a little bit more. He's actually moved up all of, or used up all of his movement points, so that's a shame. But they're both of them leveled up because of that, which is nice. So let's get Isratot his level. Does he have any Treekin? He does not, so we can finish off Violent Delights. And then we have Dulas here. You can go for Howl of the Forest. And is that it? Okay, that's fine. Let's just get the Waystone built at Middenheim. Okay, so we've already moved Durthu. Zerko's taken Zarakzil. Let's zoom over towards Miragliano. It might be better to go in World Route stance. Yeah, that's fine. There's no army here, so we're all good. Orion actually leveled up, so let's assign his skill point. Finish off Wonders of the Forest. And Thala can get Smoke and Mirrors. Skada needs to continue the march towards Argwylon. Surely they're going to take it next turn. And that will have to do. Pretty much everything done. That was a pretty simple turn. Let's just jump over to Groot and have him continue. And we've pretty much discovered most of the eastern side of this continent. We'll move over to the left side now. See what we can find, give us the location of all the settlements. It's pretty good to know in advance just so that I can sort of plan my attacks when I invade. Because I will be invading, due to me wanting to take over the entire world. I'd say the best thing about being the Wood Elves is you really don't have to care about Untainted and also Public Order. It pretty much sorts itself out. It's fantastic. I can just continue to roll over the world with my armies. Probably the best nation, actually, for a world conquest. But we will move on to the next turn anyway. And we're currently on 27 Amber, which is getting pretty close to the next upgrade, I believe. Look at that balance of power for the Empire. We've absolutely crushed them. Rambert Gans is going to be attacking Fildorf. Interesting. If I auto-resolve this, does it win for us? No. Still a valiant defeat. Didn't think it was really worth playing that out anyway. Where is Gustav Jaeger going? Back towards Waterfall Palace, by the looks of things. That's fine. Our new army that we're building can probably just go take him out. Warriors of Chaos still haven't turned up. Let's just skip the rest. I'm waiting for the turn where the Warriors of Chaos move all of their armies into sight. They really want military access. What is with this military access thing that's going on? Why do they want it so bad? Maybe it's because I own almost half the world, but still. Why? The likelihood that they would actually bring armies over here is unlikely, to say the least. Okay, I'm kind of thinking that we're going to see this attack. I'm just going to keep it sped up because it's most likely going to happen. Yep, we'll just auto-resolve. And it seems as though we did more damage than I expected I would, but there we go. Okay, 103 relations now with Aghol. Let's decline that again. And here comes the attack of the rebellion. They did knock out a unit of Glade Riders, but that's fine, we'll just get those back. That's the rebellion dealt with. Okay. Fate of the body. As with all things of the natural world, a denizen of the forest has shed their mortal shell and become one with the woods. Yet the question remains of how to honour the body, now that they have passed. They could be sacrificed in flames, immolated as Orion each year, a warrior's pyre, or the body could be planted deep within the ground, allowing the hungry roots of deep wood to draw strength from the mouldering remains. We'll just go for the extra leadership, because the minus recruitment cost is kind of pointless right now. We've already recruited all the tree kin, so yeah, we'll just go warrior send off.
Oh, mighty lord, the fates have surely selected you for...
Right, chapter objective successful. That is to upgrade the Oak of Ages, so that's now complete. That will reduce our upkeep overall, which is nice. But that's 10,000 we got from that as well. Exoatl, Confederated, and that chapter objective issued now to get the Oak of Ages flourishing, which will lead on to the final battle. Alright, let's grab Durthu and send him towards Grom Peak. Just going to take that, thank you very much. We will just cede it. And I will move on towards Mount Gunbad soon enough. With Catra leveling up, we'll just continue with the Specialist trait. At Grom Peak we need to get the Waystone on the go. And Canluren hit Karagdramar? No, we can't. What about if we just... yeah, we're just going to sort of jump over here. And if we get attacked by Heinrich Kemmler, then so be it. We should be absolutely fine. Okay, time for Isratot and Straslaith to head up north towards Salzenmund. Okay, for some reason Isratot wasn't actually in range, but it looks like Straslaith is. So that's just going to be another auto-resolve, I think. We did lose a couple of high-ranked Dryads, though, in the process. Let's raise it. We will colonize it, and I'll re-recruit those Dryads. It's a shame we lost them. Alright. Where's their army then? Surely they have an army. It could either be at Brasskeep, it's not at Dieterschäfen, so we'll go take Dieterschäfen nice and easy. It might be worth just having Straslaith go to Dieterschafen. Going to take 2 turns for the global recruitment. Why is that the case? Ah, because we're global recruiting elsewhere. That would be why. Alright, I guess we'll just have Isratot do it then. So we finished Violent Delights. Maybe I should go for Endurance of Oak. The extra health would be very nice. Make him almost unstoppable. Do last leveling up. I'm just going to give him Foe Seeker. And Circo can jump into normal stance and take Maragliano. Let's raise it. And we will occupy it. There we go. And that's actually occupied Maragliano. That's good. That's going to be income from all buildings 10% faction wide. Very useful. Okay, with Deatok, let's just upgrade the Earthblood again, because that increases the effect duration. And for Circo, we probably want to go for Life Bloom, so that when he's casting a spell, he gives extra regeneration.
Protector of the Oak.
What can Orion do? There is an army coming down here. Valmir Daemon Tamer. I'm not sure we have to worry about that or not. Currently, this Jura going to be zooming on towards Castle Artois. Because the other thing we could do with Orion is sort of zoom round to Bibalbi down here. I think we're going to do that.
Make way.
And we're still recruiting this army. Next turn, look how many units we're going to get. 3 dragons, 3 treemen, wild riders, deepwood scouts. Awesome stuff. Settlement upgrade at Salzenmund. And we have damaged buildings at Fildorf. We're on 700,000. Oh, getting close to 1 million. Maybe that should be my next focus, whether or not I can get 1 million cash. That would be pretty ridiculous. Those lovely green mountains, though. Took out the dwarves so long ago now. Crazy. Let's move on to the next turn. Our Groot's got to move on. Hopefully we'll move himself quite nicely. There must be no army for the Empire, because their balance of power is so damn low. Ah, there's an army. Volkmar the Grim, coming into sight from Hergig. Now, Hergig is like a major settlement, so I guess that makes sense. And Fildorf under attack once again. We're just going to auto-resolve that. Not going to bother trying to defend it. And it's been sacked again. Okay. And now Wissenberg's being attacked. Honestly, I kind of feel like I should just play this out, because their units are relatively weak now. Let's quick save it and fight this on the battle map. And that might stop them in the future from sacking my settlements again, so that would be good. Like, I'm pretty sure Hawk Riders can shoot down Vargeist quite easily. We can have the Great Eagle take out the Corpse Cart, and then they've only got 3 units of infantry and a couple units of horses. We got the Chillgeists in there, but should be fine. We do have forests which we can sort of defend in, so we'll come over to this left side here, line up in the forest. I'll have the Hawk Riders sort of skirmish with the Vargeists, I think. And we may as well just have... Actually, I was going to say have the Deepwood Scouts kite, but considering they have 2 units of cavalry, that's probably a bad idea. We'll start the battle and see what we can do. It might even be worth having both units of Hawk Riders focus the same unit of Vargeist and just have the Great Eagle go in there and try and finish them off.
Armed and ready, like the wind.
Okay, well the Great Eagle just took out one of them.
Attack!
Oh, and another one. Okay, that Great Eagle is literally demolishing the other Vargeist unit. We need to, like, start attacking the other one. Yeah, we're doing quite a lot of damage to these Vargeist, but the Great Eagle's not fending off very well anymore. Just gotta keep those missiles incoming. Let's just speed it up. Okay, so my Great Eagle's flying away. We're gonna have to keep on to those Vargeist, I think. I might just be able to charge them. Okay, never mind, they got wrecked by the archers. That's crazy. Yeah, maybe it's worth just having the tree can engage these chill guys. You can keep shooting them in the back with the Hawk Riders for sure. And we're doing quite a lot of damage with the Deepwood Scouts as well. Get my Treekin to engage the Vampire Lord. Let's maybe target the Black Knights with Lances and Barding, since the chill guys are pretty low on health already. And honestly, if they're going to just engage my Treekin, then we can have the Dryads just surround them. Same with the Deepwood Scouts. Like, a lot of their cavalry is dead, so let's just get down here into the corpse cart. I don't think that corpse cart actually buffs, like, infantry, but it'd be worth just killing it off if I can. Doing quite a lot of damage to it.
Yes. Bowman, ready! Ready for battle!
Just targeting the Black Knights with Lances and Barding there. Surrounded their infantry. That's good.
Destroy their leaders!
A corpse cart literally does no damage, so getting rid of that is pretty easy for the Hawk Riders.
Our bows are yours! Faster! Straight away!
Nice. Doing a lot of damage. All the chill guys are dead. The corpse cart is not faring very well.
Apple will not fall to darkness!
Yep, the Black Knight's dead. Let's now get up into the air
Quickly!
with the Hawk Riders. And what I'll do is finish off those units. It's literally going to be just the Vampire Lord alive shortly. Their infantry is completely surrounded. Nice, speed it up. That's going to be all of the infantry dead. And we just got to take care of this Vampire Lord, whose leadership should falter relatively quickly. Let's maybe get the Hawk Riders like right on top of him so we can get some decent shots in there. To surround him. The best way to deal with him would to be like actually just shoot him to death. Like if I withdraw all of these dudes and start using the arrows. There we go. That's damage. That's what we like to see. Going to get him to the point where his leadership is gone, and then we're good. Is that trying to cycle charge us? Never mind. He died. And that is hopefully the army destroyed, because it was just running rampant in our back line. Didn't take any settlements, so that's fine. Great stuff. Close victory. Nice amount of loot gained as well, actually, considering that. And, well, the army didn't die, which is rather silly, if you ask me. Seems to have quite a lot of units left. Actually, never mind. Whoa, look at the Black Knights. That is a lot of Black Knights. Why do I feel like I can't win that? That's crazy. So many Black Knights. Just maybe retreat. If he attacks me again, then we can definitely win. If that is a walled settlement, though, we can also win, which is nice. Let's just fast forward. Clan Moors is offering me a military alliance, and that would give me 16 amber. Wow. That is honestly a very tempting deal. Who are they at war with, though? That's the question. Greybeard's Prospectors, Knights of the Flame, and the Warriors of Chaos. Because they occupy this land down here, don't they? Or is it more to the right? I think it might be, is it this land? I think Clan Moor starts over to this right side. military alliance. I guess we could always break it later down the line. That's going to reveal all of Clan War's settlements as well, which is useful for if we ever want to take them out. Defensive alliance with the Necrarch Brotherhood. I think we're going to decline that. I guess one thing that I'm not looking forward to actually fighting is the late game Skaven units. Those will be so annoying. Hager's moving down to Leonese. Looks like Iskura is not going to be able to intercept that either, which is fine. I mean, I'm not too concerned, and it looks like the Warhead of Chaos were killed off. Okay. Alright, let's start with Durthu. Durthu is just going to world routes over here towards Mount Gumbad. We'll have Straslaith. He's recruiting. Let's have Isratot zoom back down here towards Hergig. Because I want to try and deal with Volkmar. Or maybe just destroy Hergig and take Brass Keep. That will leave him without a settlement. Serko will be moving towards Kalak Buftar, maybe? Let's try and stay just out of range of that army. Maybe next turn we can attack Kalak Buftar. I think taking out both Kalak Buftar and Kalak Izor is a decent idea due to the units that they can build in those places. Okay, Orion's going to go take Bibalbi.
I will make it so. Attack!
Or Bibali, sorry. Let's just see that. Very nice.
God King.
And we will carry on down to Magreta.
Master of the Wild Hunt.
Okay, with Orion. He already has this maxed out pretty much, doesn't he? Anything he doesn't have is a charge bonus. Let's go for Tempered Rigor, maybe, or even the Endurance of Oak, because his hit points are actually relatively low. Okay, Luren. If this has walls, which it does, then we're going to attack. Because there is nothing he can do about this due to the amount of black knights he has. So let's quick save it and we'll fight it on the battle map. The other good thing about this is there is no ranged forces for the vampire counts. So once we get on those walls, we're going to be in a very good spot indeed. And I'm pretty sure Luren is my leader that gives bonuses to Deepwood Scouts. Now we're going to take this left side gate. That's pretty obvious. Have the Deepwood Scouts ready to go. I might just hide the Wild Riders in that gap on the left side there. Okay, I think we're in position. Let's start the deployment and start the battle. Okay. Let's grab these Dryads and climb these walls. Make sure my Deepwood Scouts get into range. And we're going to keep Luren amongst my archers for now, whilst the tree can actually take down the gate. Get these Wild Riders to all bunch to the left there. Yeah, and the reason for that being is that he does give bonuses to my Deepwood Scouts. Might need to move forwards them a bit more, honestly. Okay, there we go. Volleys are firing away. That's what we like to see. Look at all these Black Knights. Absolutely crazy. One good tactic might be to like save my ammunition so that when I get onto the walls I can do a lot of damage to the Black Knights very quickly. Right, go on, Dryads. Get up there.
Wild riders!
One thing I can do is put some health onto these guys. Keep them healed up. Let's have a look at the missile damage. We're on 50 missile damage. One unit was just destroyed completely. It's just because these crypt ghouls on the walls here just literally have no health. And the zombies are pretty much dead as well. They're bringing up more crypt ghouls by the looks of things. Graveguard with great weapons are coming up as well. Enemy gates destroyed. Let's get the tree kin inside. And what I'm going to do is now just get my Deepwood scouts to start running up.
Azray, climb! Orders understood! Dauntless Azray! Scale the walls! Warriors of Ariel! The first wills it! Scale the walls! Climb!
Alright, let's go, boys. Get up there. Time for my leader to just go through the gate. Because they are bunching up nicely. Okay, these Dryads need to get into this engagement with the vampire there. Here we need to go and attack the Graveguard. It's only 10 turns until I can use the Awakening of the Wood again on these Black Knights. That will do a lot of damage. I'm also going to try and counter this magic with a life bloom.
Bowman, ready!
Let's get these Wild Riders back a bit. And these Deepwood scouts are literally shooting these crypt ghouls in the face at point blank. Let's get another Awakening of the Wood down. It's been doing a lot of damage. And we'll go for another life bloom. We're going to get these two guys on the edge of the walls here.
Children of Athel learn! Steady! Archers ready!
I like these Deepwood scouts shooting into the back of these crypt ghouls. Very useful. I think it's very cool as well, just watching them stand there and shoot them.
Dauntless Azray!
Those zombies getting wrecked. Not going to last very long at all. And the Auto Resolve is falling back in our favour, which is nice. Go for another life bloom. Looks like some of these guys are in a pretty sticky spot. Those zombies are dead. It's crazy. Let's target the Black Knights. These ones can target the Dire Pack. Although currently they're all firing into the Graveguard with great weapons on the walls here. For some reason. I guess I can't complain, they're doing a lot of damage. These Deepwood Scouts doing tons of damage to these Black Knights. Oh, now we're trying to kill off the Dire Pack.
Archers ready!
Yep, they're dead.
Children of Athelloren!
Now it's time to kill off the Black Knights, I guess. Why they're still firing there, I do not know. It's just all target this vampire on the wall. Meanwhile, let the slaughter continue on the ground here. It's like 4 units of Black Knights just dying. And they do have the target on the Black Knights, but they're just not firing.
Our bows are yours!
Maybe it's just because they're not far across.
Steady! Hold position!
I don't need help by the gate anymore. Can use maybe another life bloom to heal people up, but other than that, there's no need for these bowmen up here anymore.
Children of Athelloren! Wild Riders!
We get our Wild Riders inside.
At one!
We're gonna have some of these Treekin go and engage these Black Knights all over the place. And there we go. Black Knight's being killed off. Gonna grab these 2 units and bring them over here, I think.
Wild Riders! By Kurnos!
Just get my Wild Riders to engage those Black Knights. And Wild Riders do have 46 melee attack, 50 weapon strength as well. Quite a bit higher than the Black Knights. Well, weapon strength is anyway, maybe not melee attack. Looking like a nice strike for the old Awakening of the Wood. Oh, look at the health damage there. Beautiful. Get these dryads off the walls so that my Deepwood Scouts can continue to do their work.
Flatten them!
Awesome.
Deepwood archers!
Right, these guys have run out of ammunition,
Steady!
so they can be replaced. If it will let me. I keep trying to click it, but it won't let me do it.
Steady!
There we go.
Hold position! Archers ready!
These guys are out of ammunition as well.
Missiles
Let's just have them both tuck on the other side of the wall.
Bows of Athelloren! Dauntless Azray!
Okay, now it's almost time to go for the center, where there's still quite a lot of dudes. And Krull over here, the melee specialist, is doing well. Wow, look at his two-hand axe. Holy moly. Very cool. Let's just let the treekin deal with him. Heinrich Kemmler's over there as well, actually. But I think we're just going to have my treekin carry on past these Black Knights once they're dead. We'll grab all of the units with ammo.
Straight away.
And get them into range of those flying forces. Alright, let's just speed things up. Yes, Luren. Kill them all. We don't want to be firing at bats, we want to be firing at Vargeis if we can. Try and hit the devils of Schwarzhafen. They actually do some damage. Go for the life bloom with all these chaps. Well, we must be nearly done. Heinrich Kemmler is just keeping himself alive. The melee specialist is dead.
Understood. Left of foot. Our bows are yours.
These guys have nearly run out of ammunition. Maybe let's target the Black Knights over here or the Chillgeists. Get them all into the melee. We're gonna win soon. Gotta keep using that magic. There we go. I think that's it. Maybe? Crumbling. Enemy Lord is wounded. Yep, they're gone. Close victory. And Heinrich Kemmler is dead, and so are all of his Black Knights. I think it was a good idea to retreat from that last battle and fight them in the settlement like that, because I literally didn't have to fight half of those Black Knights. Plenty of kills for my Deepwood Scouts. Plenty of unit ranks as well. Okay, we're just going to seed that. Awesome stuff. And that, guys, has unfortunately been my time. So, awesome battle with Heinrich Kemmler. We're going to be moving on with Aluren back down here towards Matorka and Stone Mine Tower next. We will have Durthu come back and clean up the rest of the vampire lands down here. We're also still cleaning up, obviously, near Estalia and all of these lands. So we'll be carrying on with all of that, but in the meantime, that's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.